News at 4, I'm Caitlin Corbett. Today, Eric Metzig was sentenced to life behind bars after he was convicted in the murders of his parents in 2023. Local 5's Blake Bortz was in the courtroom for the sentencing and brings us the details.
It is unimaginable to think anyone could harm them, let alone their own son.
My parents were making me mentally ill, and I had sought out help specifically with them both immediately and sometime prior to the offense.
Eric Metzig addressed the court during his sentencing, claiming that he was the one that was suffering and showed a lack of remorse for the killing of both of his parents.
I was suffering the malign influence of prescription medication that I did not want to take. Due to antidepressant medication I was given, I was more irritable and aggressive than I've ever been.
The prosecution started the hearing recounting the events that led to David and Jan Metzig's death back in March of 2023.
Quote, I walked upstairs, then out to the garage and grabbed my gun. I headed back inside and crossed the house to my parents' bedroom. I walked in. I saw my dad laying in a bed. A voice shouted, "Kill him." I shot him until he was dead.
Two of Eric's brothers spoke at the hearing, mentioning the pain Eric's caused and how their lives are changed forever.
We loved our parents and are very proud of the role models that they were for us. At the same time, we are devastated that this crime was committed by my brother. As you have heard and read through other victim impact statements, my parents were great people.
Judge Michael Gibbs, citing Eric's lack of remorse and how vicious the crime was, to sentence him to 2 life sentences in prison.
Here there is very little culpability. There's some victim blaming, some medication blaming, but very little remorse is being shown.
In Winnebago County, Blake Bortz, Local 5 News.
Metzig will now serve 2 life sentences without the chance of parole for the murder of both of his parents.